If you feel like losing weight has gotten more difficult after cancer, you're not alone. If you've been trying to eat a healthy diet and exercising, but your body is still holding on to fat, especially around your belly or midsection, that's very common after cancer. So in this video, I'm going to tell you why that is and how you can get rid of it for good. Even if you've been successful at losing some weight, it's normal to hit a plateau where you just can't get past a certain point. Cancer treatments like chemo, surgery, or radiation therapy can wreak havoc on your body, turning your once healthy metabolism into a sluggish one. I'm going to go over 3 reasons you may be having trouble losing belly fat after cancer, and I bet you haven't heard of these because I'll be talking about potential root causes, underlying factors like inflammation, your gut health, and physical stress. Everybody's always talking about the importance of exercising, cutting back on sugar, or snacking less to lose weight. And maybe these would have worked for you before, but after cancer, there are other factors to consider because you've been through a lot, both physically and mentally. I bet you at least 1, if not all 3 of the things I'll be talking about will apply to you. And if you fix these, I guarantee you'll start to see some changes. I say that with certainty because I've helped hundreds of cancer survivors lose weight after treatment through our cancer nutrition program at Remission Support. Trust me when I say that losing belly fat and maintaining a healthy weight after cancer is totally possible, and it doesn't have to involve restrictive diets or grueling workouts. So let's jump right in with the first reason you may be finding it difficult to lose belly fat after cancer, and that is basically your body doesn't feel safe. You see, your body has natural mechanisms that kick in when it senses something threatening to help you survive. And when your body goes into survival mode, its main focus is to conserve energy by slowing down your metabolic rate and entering fat storage mode. So in other words, when your body is stressed, it holds on to fat. So obviously, after something as life-altering as cancer and harsh cancer treatments where you experienced prolonged physical and emotional stress, it's no wonder your metabolism is no longer working in your favor. Also, as an aside, when your body doesn't feel safe, it burns through all of its stress hormones. And this taxes out your adrenal glands, which are responsible for producing stress hormones. And when your adrenal glands are fatigued, this can make weight loss very difficult. And here's the kicker. Even if you finished cancer treatment long ago, your body may still be experiencing prolonged stress that you may not even be fully aware of. The human body was designed to spend only 5 to 10% of the day in fight or flight mode and the rest of the day in repair mode. But because of unresolved trauma from cancer, a sluggish metabolism from cancer treatment, and not to mention our stressful modern day lives, your body could very well be doing the exact opposite. Weight loss won't happen when this is the case, and sadly, it's the case for most people. Most people don't notice the physical side effects of their stress, but it's one of the main destroyers of progress when it comes to weight loss. When you attempt to lose body fat, you're imposing a huge amount of stress on your body. A lack of calories coming in equals physical stress. Working out too much also equals physical stress. While hitting the gym is undeniably great for your health and is extremely helpful for reducing your risk of cancer recurrence, I'm not saying not to exercise, but studies have shown that exercise is not the most effective way to shed fat. You may have already heard that weight loss is 80% diet and 20% exercise, and that you can't exercise your way out of a bad diet. That is absolutely true. If you have 1 cookie, you would have to walk 4 miles to burn that off. And if you eat 1 supersized meal from McDonald's, you have to run 4 miles a day for a week. So basically what I'm saying is that while exercise is important for your physical and mental health, if you're doing more exercise than your body can handle, you may be putting too much stress on it and raising your stress hormone levels, which will make weight loss harder. So rather than putting yourself through too much physical stress by going all out at the gym, why not find activities that you enjoy to stay active and help to relieve mental stress as well? Maybe it's dancing in your living room to your favorite tunes, a light yoga class, or a walk with a friend in nature. It's important to find something that gets you moving without it feeling like a chore so that you'll actually stick with it long term. And as I just mentioned, when you're trying to lose weight, your diet is what matters most. And this brings us to the second underlying reason that you may be having a hard time losing belly fat after cancer: systemic inflammation. Systemic or chronic inflammation can hinder your body's ability to burn fat. It can disrupt your hormone balance, slow your metabolism, and essentially make your body hold on to fat. And what not many people realize is that most inflammation begins in the gut, and maintaining a healthy gut is essential for weight loss. We have trillions of little microorganisms living in our gut, and they're often called bacteria, but they play a really crucial role in regulating a lot of important processes in your body, like your metabolism, digestion, and immune system. We also have both good and bad bacteria in our gut, and if the bad bacteria outnumbers the the good, it creates inflammation in our body. Several types of cancer treatment are horrible for your gut health, especially chemotherapy. So I always tell my patients to start rebuilding their gut health after cancer treatment, because not only will it help them to maintain a healthy weight, but having a healthy gut will strengthen your immune system so that they can better fight off cancer cells and prevent cancer recurrence. So immediately after cancer treatment, I would recommend focusing on healing your gut by eating foods that contain probiotics and eating as many whole foods as possible and as little processed foods as possible, especially foods that are high in sugar. I have seen a ton of people focus on healing their gut and lose weight naturally simply because they reduce the amount of systemic inflammation in their body. Now, inflammation isn't the same thing as excess weight. People often mistake feeling bloated and uncomfortable for thinking they need to lose fat. Or they constantly feel lethargic from inflammation and gut problems, and they think it's because of a lack of sleep or caffeine. This really is an epidemic right now, and most people don't understand that the majority of their health issues are because of their gut health. But really, if you're trying to lose weight, this is a great approach, because when you're healing your gut, it's all about the quality of your food, not the quantity. So rather than focusing on restricting your calories, simply focus on the ingredients you're putting in your body, and you will see a difference. We're talking fruits and veggies that are packed with fiber to keep you feeling full for longer, lean sources of protein like fish or chicken or tofu that will help you to rebuild your muscle mass after cancer treatment, healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, and nuts that will help to keep you satisfied and help your body absorb nutrients. And let's not forget foods that contain natural probiotics for a healthy gut like yogurt, sauerkraut, kimchi, cottage cheese, or kombucha. By eating these whole foods and healing your gut microbiome, you can speed up your metabolism and help your body to burn calories more effectively. Not only that, studies have shown a direct link between your gut health and your hormones. And this is really important because your hormones control your appetite and your cravings. So obviously, having more stabilized hormone levels will give you better control over both of these things. Okay, moving on to the third reason you may be having trouble shedding weight after cancer: calories. And yes, I realize I just said you don't have to worry about calories if you're eating whole foods, but once you've healed your gut, if you're still looking to burn fat, it's important to at least be aware of how many calories are in the foods you're eating, because you do need to be in a calorie deficit if you want to lose weight. When you consume less calories than you're burning, your body will naturally burn stored fat for energy. So first off, don't worry, I'm not saying you have to count calories, but most people don't actually realize how many calories they're eating. And second of all, a lot of whole foods, although healthy and full of nutrients, are quite calorie dense. For example, avocados. There are 300 to 400 calories in a medium-sized avocado. High in good fats and nutrients, but still a lot of calories to consider. I mean, essentially any food can make you gain weight if you eat too much of it, but there are some foods that I want you to be aware of that can easily make you go over your daily calorie requirements, even if you're eating what feels like a moderate amount. For one, smoothies. If they're packed with great things like flax, hemp, chia seeds, and protein powder all in one drink, you don't get the satisfaction of eating a meal, yet you're consuming a ton of calories in just a few gulps, easily 600 to 800 calories or more. Also, all natural nut butters have almost 200 calories in only 2 tablespoons. So again, although they're high in healthy fats, go easy on them. Similarly, a handful of nuts like raw almonds can have around 170 calories. Also, dates. There are 200 calories in only 3 medjool dates. So eat them in moderation, but maybe not as a snack. So now you may be thinking, well, how can I reduce the number of calories I'm consuming without feeling hungry or deprived? First and foremost, load up on protein. Protein has a higher thermic effect than carbs or fats, meaning your body needs more energy to digest and metabolize it, which helps you burn more calories and fat. Another super important thing to know is that eating enough protein, especially when you're restricting calories, is crucial for preserving lean muscle mass. You may have heard me say this before, but cancer treatment is notorious for making you lose muscle mass. But also, as we age, we naturally lose muscle as well, so it becomes extra important to eat enough protein. Aside from protein, the best foods to heal your gut, reduce inflammation, and lose belly fat are low-carb veggies and low-sugar fruit. Try to focus on filling your plate with salads, roasted zucchini, eggplant, cauliflower, mushrooms, and antioxidant-rich bell peppers. And the reason I say low-sugar fruit is because after cancer, and especially if you're trying to lose weight, you do want to reduce the amount of sugar in your diet, but not all fruit, because it's so high in fiber and antioxidants that are key for preventing cancer and keeping it from coming back. So I recommend low-sugar, high-fiber fruits like berries, kiwi, grapefruit, or papaya. Studies have shown a connection between excess body fat and an increased risk of certain cancers recurring. So losing weight after cancer goes beyond looking good. It's more about optimizing your health and reducing the risk that your cancer will come back. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'm going to link another one for you to watch next on how to have more energy after cancer by supporting your liver. Bye for now.